Hello, Books. Welcome into our Cancer Leo astrology tarot reading for February 2026. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message whenever you choose to, and I appreciate you for being here on this side of the channel. In my meditation here for Cancer Leo energies, I was getting a very strong message around facing fears, okay? And finding the courage to sustain some sort of positive habit or positive practice in your world. I'm also getting to that there is some sort of discernment that's growing here for you, Cancer Leos. Your ability to discern what is love and what is fear is getting stronger. That seems to be a theme now here with the water fire energies, okay? Your discernment around what is fear and what is love, what is ego, what is truth, okay? Or what's ego versus the higher self is getting stronger this month. And it's going to be needed and necessary to help you sustain some sort of day-to-day balance, okay? And day-to-day groundedness almost. Some of y'all might need to pick up more grounding practices, okay? Spending 5 minutes during the day to just do a little breath work or a little bit of visualization or prayer, whatever it is that grounds you, okay? It's essential to pick that practice back up if you have kind of dropped it a little bit in this month, because I almost feel like there's going to be some sort of misunderstanding around some sort of communication that you might give to someone, a conversation you might have. Someone might feel like you're coming from an egoic space. Someone might communicate with you from an egoic space. And it's a need to activate some sort of strength energy when it comes to this. Someone might also try to take shots at your dignity in a way, but it's like, I just heard, try to make you feel below them. Someone wants you to feel below them. Or like, you don't know everything, you don't know it all, meow, 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 kind of a thing. It's like kind of childish, very immature, but it's something that you're going to need to be aware of. And how you handle it is a testament to your spiritual growth. And that's the testament that the divine wants you to live out in this month, okay? Okay. To stand in your strength in the face of fear, in the face of energy that's not coming from love. Okay? Yeah, introspection with the 12th house. Thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it seems like it's a big call on water fire energies right now to go within and really, again, I'm going to keep saying it, okay? So definitely maybe you want to watch the Pisces Aries reading, because that definitely felt more like a collective message for sure. But to filter, use the proper filters when dealing and navigating relationships and conversations with people. Somebody might be in deep introspection around a connection with you. Okay, or thank you, divine. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's very clear. What will be said in the month of February by whoever this is in your world is going to trigger some form of introspection for you. It's going to make you consider whether this is a connection based off of love or not. Okay. It's almost like somebody kind of gives themselves away a little bit or shows their true colors to you here, Cancer Leo, and you're going to have to discern how to navigate that. Okay? And it seems like the divine wants you to go within to kind of figure that out. Let your spirit and your higher self lead the way. Don't match ego with ego. Okay? Show me a little bit more about this introspection here, Divine, that Cancer Leos might need. Yeah. Vision. Okay, Neptune. Yeah, exactly. So that you can see it properly. Because something about whatever is being said from this space of ego is distorted. But it seems like it's aimed at distorting you. Okay? Where you're not meant to be distorted in distorted energy. Or you're not in distorted energy, but someone wants to distort your energy. Okay? Dignified strength. Exactly. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. It's like someone might be thinking that you're taking a stance here, Cancer Leo, from some space of ego, and you're not. Their belief that you are is a reflection of their own ego. Show me more about the vision of this dignified strength. The North Node in the future. Exactly. Like I was saying, tension. Okay. Like I was saying, with this conjunction, especially in the 2026 forecast. Okay. And if you guys still want your reading, that will be available until the 31st. But that conjunction that's going to happen in February is going to call the conscious collective to stand in that dignified strength around the future we want to see. This is where the inner power you hold has an effect on the external world. So if you keep surrendering your inner power to the quote-unquote enemy, to the dark and demonic forces, and you keep breathing life into all of that through your actions, your words, your fears, your thoughts, then that is what will amplify in the external world. This is what's activating with this conjunction. The ability for us to see direct mirrors from our inner world into our external world, where that might have been behind the veil, okay? And so it's important to maintain the vision of what you see the future being, what you want. Some of y'all are a part of that anchoring love energy that I feel like I talked about a while ago, okay? But that's becoming more relevant here. I just heard there's truth in your perception. Your perception of things, there's truth in it. And there could be an attempt to try to skew you or move you away from that truth. Okay, which could put you into some sort of tension, some sort of challenge energy with someone, or maybe even just within yourself. But there will be clarity that comes. I love that. Okay. This could also speak of an upcoming challenge or tension-filled moment that's going to clarify again who's operating out of love and who's operating out of fear. Debilitated and discomfort, exactly. Because those that have been allowing fear to rule them will be debilitated in a way. Uncomfortable. Or experiencing a lot of discomfort. Kind of like when you go through your initial awakening. A lot of that is happening too in the collective consciousness. A lot of people are going through their very first awakening. And if you've been here with me, I'm sure you've been through your fair share. So you might remember what your first awakening energy was like. Okay. There might be a thread of hopelessness that tries to come out. Or tries to engage with you. You don't have to fall into that. Yeah, resources. Okay. Second house and resources. Right, use your resources. Exactly. The divine's already provided you with the truth. You have the truth in your perception. Use that as a resource. Okay. Those that maybe have not been putting in, again, the time with spirit, the time with source, and not just following the mold or the doctrines of the world, but actually forging your own path and your own walk with your higher self, with your connection to the divine. Those that have not been able or haven't been focused on that are going to feel the discomfort and the debilitation of resources, because that's where they've put their idols. That's what they have made their law or made their value system around, okay? Something about that is very significant and very important. Now, I know that collectively, a lot of the world is seeing a debilitation in resources, right? It seems like it's getting smaller and smaller, more limited and more limited. And again, we don't want to feed into the fear of going without, okay? But those that, again, are so wrapped up in resources, so wrapped up in their possessions, are going to feel that discomfort. And that is going to be the sign there for you, whether or not, maybe this is, again, a relationship or a connection. Maybe somebody, you know, I don't know, relationships in all ways, shapes, and form, not just romantic ones, right? Platonic ones, but it's going to show the truth of how rooted they actually are, or how rooted they're not, okay? The tension is going to clarify who has been leaning on resources as their identity, who has been siphoning resources. Like, there's going to be a lot. I feel like there's so much that's going to start revealing itself, okay? But really, it's like those that look at the material world as the ruler of their world. That would be that devil energy, okay? Being able to discern who's being operated by that and who's not is going to get a lot easier here for you, Cancer, Leo, okay? So clarify this introspection. Thank you, Divine. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. Make you maybe even consider your own resources, okay? This could also be calling you into a deeper sense of faith. Maybe it's you who's afraid of losing some sort of resource, right? Trusting and knowing that you are always going to be provided for, allowing that energy of provision to come from the universe, which might require unblocking some energies. Again, we have the chakra system or the spinal chakra system here. Doing that work. If you, maybe that was a way that you used to ground yourself. Maybe that's something you want to start picking back up on, okay? So that your needs can be met and you don't have any energetic blockages, keeping that from happening for you. Show me the vision. Yeah, the Hangman. There's Neptune in and of itself. Neptune clarifying Neptune. I love it. It's getting you to see something. Oh, ooh, period. Okay, Cancer, Leo, this is a beautiful shift in perception, maybe even for you. Because you might have felt like those with the resources, right? Those who have a lot of possessions, those who, you know, might be very materially based, okay, have all the material things, was a sign of some sort of goodness, was a sign of something that they're doing right, was a sign that, you know, these people are special or they have some sort of access to something that you don't. When in truth, you, and no matter in what state you are materially, have the real abundance. And that's maybe that you're going to, something that you're going to start seeing, okay? What true abundance is, what true resource is. Okay, show me strength here. How is dignified strength showing up for Cancer, Leo, period? Ah. Yeah, the Page of Swords with what? The Ten of Cups. Can I get one for dignified strength? Thank you. Yep, the Four of Cups. There's something about resisting temptation here, Cancer, Leo. But this is, again, your ability to discern something. Discern what's coming from the hand of the divine and what hasn't. Yeah, those Three Cups might look like they have more resources. They might look like and appear to be more well off, more abundant. But anything that has the divine's hand on it is going to be the ultimate abundance. And I feel like you might be starting to see that. You could be the one going through this rebirth here, okay? Show me the future. What's the North Node bringing in for Cancer, Leo, divine? The 9 of Swords, right. Okay. Okay. Thinking about the future. Worrying about resources, your provision. And that's a real thing. That's an absolutely real thing. A lot of the world is going through that right now. You're not alone in that, Cancer, Leo. But I do think this is a challenge for you to come out of worry and doubt and anxiety around the future. Yeah. And trust a little bit more in the divine's protection and provision over you. Okay? I think the introspection is, I really do have all that I need. It might not be the luxury that's spread all over social media. It might not be the opulence and all the, you know, hoopla and whatever, right? It might not be that, but you absolutely have everything you need. And the more you stay grounded in that truth, the more you have gratitude for that, the more can come in. But I do think that this is a bit of a release from some sort of internal pressure you might be putting on yourself, Cancer, Leo, to attain that kind of material status. Not that it's not important, not that it's not valuable, but there's something about it that's keeping you from seeing yourself as abundant. It's like comparison a little bit. And that is an absolute thief of joy. And I think that's what the divine is trying to break you free from, okay? Tell me what's being clarified with solar calm. The 3 of Swords. Yeah. And it's okay to be like, I'm kind of upset and I'm a little hurt that I don't have those things, or like, I really do want that lifestyle, or I want to live in luxury. I want to have that. It's okay to be honest about that. That doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you ungrateful at all. But there is a need here, Cancer, Leo, to not put too much stock in that material world, because it's ever changing. And in truth, everything that's worth having, you already have. And I know that's not sometimes what we want to hear, because it's like, I don't got the Bentley, I don't got the mansion, you know, that's worth having, and absolutely, for sure. But everything that's absolutely, that money, thank you, divine, that money can't buy, you already have. And that alone makes you wealthier than anybody who has the 6-bedroom, 7.5 bath, 4, 5, 6 car garage on the lake, water, beach, front, condo, boat, you know, with all the Louis, all the Gucci, all the Prada. Like, that's so superficial, so incredibly superficial. Okay. And I think the divine is trying to get you to see that, so you stop comparing your authentic value to superficial value. Okay. Show me the discomfort. What's being debilitated here in Cancer, Leo's energy? The Chariot. Ooh, right. Because there's a part of you that is maybe convinced that because you don't have those things, that you're out of your alignment, you're out of your destiny, you're, you know, something's wrong with you. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with you, Cancer, Leo. Yeah. King of Wands with Strength. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you, Cancer, Leo. And again, it doesn't mean that you won't have those things. But the more you find power in where you are now, in the 9 of Pentacles that you do have, okay, the more sturdy and grounded you can become, so that the divine can continue to provide. I don't know how else to say that. Like, just provide what it is that you need. Maybe that's it. Maybe you've been focused more on your wants, Cancer, Leo, and not appreciating or acknowledging that your needs are met. Your wants might not be met right now, but your needs are met. Show me resources, divine. Second house with resources. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. And we saw death come out in reverse a little bit. I felt guided to put that back. Like I said, it's going to come, but you want it with the divine's hand on it, period. Because when the divine is handing you that level of abundance and material prosperity, nobody can take it from you. But when you go outside of the divine to gain that, it can just as easily as you amass it, is as easily as it can fade. There's no stability in that. It feels like the divine is trying to usher in a stable material world for you. Okay. Okay, show me the introspection on the 9 of Pentacles, divine. Thank you. The sun, right. You're so abundant. You're so incredibly abundant, Cancer Leo. Show me the vision that Cancer Leo needs to see from this hangman with Neptune, clarifying Neptune. Thank you. The Tower, right. The divine is trying to show you how unstable that lifestyle, and it's not for all, but like, it's trying to break you away from comparing yourself to those that might be flaunting that lifestyle, because a lot of it is fake. A lot of it is so fake you would have no idea. You think they own that Maybach, baby, that is rented. You think that's their luxury condo. Oh no, baby, they were on a tour. Like, that's somebody else's house. Like, there's so many illusions that are projected out there to try to keep you in want of that kind of material wealth. And it seems like the divine is trying to get you to break free from that, okay? Show me the 4 of Cups under dignified strength. The Star, yeah, there's a lot of healing and detachment. Okay, yeah. And I get it, Cancer Leo. Trust me, I totally get it. Try definitely to not compare your path to anybody else's right now. That could be difficult, but do your very best. The more you believe that the divine has an amazing future for you, that, again, you're not forsaken, you're not forgotten, you're not left behind, you're not behind at all. You are right on time and right where you need to be. The more you surrender to that truth, I just heard the quicker time flies for you to get to that season that you want, for you to receive all of those wishes, all of that abundance, everything it is that the divine absolutely knows you want, but it seems like they want to bring it in so that it cannot fall away from you. I don't know why that's significant, but that's what keeps coming up. Why the 9 of Swords about the future here? Clarify. The Page of Swords in reverse. Exactly. Okay. Because there is some sort of misunderstanding. I just feel comparison. And we all do it, Cancer Leo. We all absolutely do it. It's just important to catch yourself so that you don't break your own heart. So that you don't work against your own energy. Show me the 2 of Swords under this tension. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah. It's like you kind of want to make it out to yourself you're making wrong choices and decisions, or you're doing the wrong thing, and you're not. You're not. And you have to accept that truth. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. It might be taking time. It might be taking longer than you want. You might be seeing people around you step into abundance, or all of this material wealth, or, oh, they get to go shopping, or this person gets to do that, and they get to be here and at these things. And I get it. I totally get it. Maybe there's a bit of a detox from social media that you need to take here, Cancer Leo. Okay. Don't be heartbroken around why this is taking so long. And I think that's, again, time will fly. That's exactly why I just said it. Thank you, divine. Because once you surrender to, I have everything that I need, I'm in the sun with the 9 of Pentacles, time flies for you to get to those timelines and to those moments where the divine does increase you and bring in all the desires of your heart. Yeah, you just have to not compare out, okay? And I know that's hard. Show me the discomfort in the Chariot. The 10 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. It feels like everyone else around you is maybe happy or content or enjoying some sort of abundance that you don't have access to, and that's the furthest thing from the truth. Okay? It truly is. You might be in a very uncomfortable phase of your growth and evolution right now, but it's a very important phase here. But again, it feels like all of your needs are met. Your wants maybe not right now, but all of your needs are met, and that's what you need to focus on. Show me the Ace of Pentacles with the resources. Right, the Four of Pentacles. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. You got everything you need. And I understand that that might not be enough right now. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. But if you can detach from that way of thinking or any sort of emotional investment that you have in having those things, it almost feels like it can come to you quicker. It could be that comparison that's debilitating the Chariot from picking you up and pulling you into your Ten of Cups timeline. Okay? This is where we become an enemy of ourselves. And we all do it. Oh, trust me, baby. We all do it. We all do it. Okay? So just try your very best to keep that in mind, okay, Cancer, Leo? You're going to get through this. It's going to happen, babe. It's going to happen when it's absolutely time for it to happen. And again, in a way that's going to solidify it. Not happen for a quick little 15 minutes and then it's gone. No, so that it can be sustained. That's where that sustainability is coming in. Okay. I hear you, Divine. That's beautiful. Show me and clarify here the Nine of Pentacles with the Sun. Ooh. Thank you. Yeah, inner peace. Okay. Definitely tap into the Pisces Aries astrology reading. They got the same first card here, inner peace. Show me vision with the Tower and the Hangman. That's what I mean. If you can make peace with where you are right now, Cancer, Leo, then that debilitated Chariot can activate the Sun. I can't make it up. Yeah. You have a sense of purity, or again, you have the intangibles. Don't discredit the value of the intangibles just because you want to have something tangible. Okay? An inner peace is one of those things. That's, again, when you covet what other people have, you do not know what they had to do to get there or to get those things, especially on social media. You might see, you know, all the people's whatever. Oh, they got a new bag. Oh, they got this. Baby, you do not know what they had to do. How they had to sacrifice themselves to get that bag or to get those shoes or to be in that space and in that room. And again, you have inner peace, which might be something that they don't even have, that they might have traded in to gain that material world abundance. So just keep that in mind, okay? Show me the Four of Cups with the Star here, Divine. Hi, Papa Bean. Hello, baby boy. Hi, sweet potatoes. What's up? I'm doing a reading, bubby. I love you. I love you, Gucci Doobie. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. You just wake up from a nap. I'm sorry, y'all. You just wake up from a nap, sweet boy. You just wake up from a nap, sweetie boy. Just gotta give my baby some rubbings and lovings. Some rubbings and lovings. Okay, I'm almost done, Papa. I'm almost done, baby, okay? Okay. Yeah, that's all you gotta do is just surrender. Surrender to the now moment. Find that gratitude for all that you do have. Okay? And trust that when it's time for you to have more, it'll happen. Yeah, commune with the future. This is what I mean. It's comparison. It's just comparison, babe. That's kind of stealing your peace right now. Show me the Two of Swords with the Lovers. Guardian. Right. Right. Kind of coming out here in reverse. And this is maybe where I felt like you might be tempted here, Cancer, Leo. You might be tempted to sacrifice your inner peace just to kind of gain some sort of resource or material world energy. No, sir. No, sir. You thought you was about to walk out this room with that? Boy, if you don't get gone. Little rascal, go. Naughty. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna try to walk out of here with something in his mouth. Like, I'm not gonna see him. Anyway. Yeah. Guard yourself against that. Just guard yourself against that, okay? You might be faced with a choice or a decision around that. Clarify this Three of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. Thank you. Initiation, and it's an initiation. I'm trying to tell you. It's an initiation into your, almost like, I want to say a higher frequency, a higher energy. Okay? Ooh. Show me the Chariot with the the Ten of Cups. Thank you. Acceptance. I'm trying to tell you. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Acceptance and patience. I got to put that on both of these. Okay? Acceptance and patience. Accept the discomfort. I get it, right? Accept where you are. Surrender to the introspection, the inner peace that you have, all that you have, and continue to be patient. And I know that's not what we want to hear all the time. We want to hear that it's going to show up tomorrow. But it seems like there is something that is being worked out here for you, Cancer, Leo, and you just have to be patient enough for the divine to show and usher you into that energy, okay? Your time will come for whatever this is. But again, I do think you have a decision and a choice to make that will initiate whether this Chariot gets activated or stays debilitated, okay? So it almost seems like you got to exercise patience with whatever this choice and decision is. Choose to be patient, okay? It's going to work out better for you. Show me the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles under resources. Yeah, enchantment. I'm trying to tell you, it's an enticing kind of a thing. And a lot of that, yeah, purification, and that's what you got to purify yourself from. A lot of that kind of flaunting of the sorts and flexing of the sorts is a type of spell work, just so y'all know. That's glamour magic. And maybe that's what you might have been enticed by or enchanted by, the glamour of luxury and this and that and all the jewels and the ice and the chain and the cars and the heels and the outfits and the makeup and the hair and all of that. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. And the cars and the house and the home and the, you know, the lifestyle and the people that come with that and all of that. I totally get it. But that is a form of magic. Please just know that. And it seems like the divine is trying to get you to detach yourself from that magic, guard yourself up against that magic so that the divine can actually initiate you into your destiny, into what you're actually meant for, okay? All right? Okay. I'm going to leave it there, Cancer Leos. I love you lots. I really do hope that this brought some sort of clarity and confirmation for you for what you might have going on here in February. Definitely some very important decisions to make. I'm sending you the courage and the strength to make the best decisions for you and your path. I love you so very much, and I'll see you all in our next one. Namaste.